In this video, I thought it'd be good to just do a quick follow-up to the support and resistance video. And we were looking at the GVT chart. And if you notice here, I don't have the house still drawn on here, the support and resistance lines. But if you look at the chart right now, as you can see, this is common in the crypto market. You'll see that that new support was built here. And I think in the video, I even mentioned that I thought it might go down more, but it did not. So this is why participating in these actual buys, if you would have bought right here, which is a good buy, right? Let me zoom in. If you would buy right here where it bounced from it went down, but it did not hit this support. And then if we use the long tool, right? Put your actual stop loss, maybe 8% below that, right? You would be able to participate in this upside. You'd be able to participate in about a 20% upside. So if you just look at looking at support and resistance, you can see right here that this support here, this support line, I would consider it weak because it's only been tested once, but it didn't even reach that. Now you'll see this a lot in the crypto market. Usually if you do see that, this actually is an okay place to enter sometimes, because you see that it didn't quite reach this level of support. So it has a new level of support that makes this support a little bit stronger, right? Because there's that remember, support is elastic, but there's that little bit of room between the floors, right? About 2% of room. And then from there, what did it do? It just started to shoot up. Now, there might be news today, who knows what's going on, but you'll see here this volume. This makes this pretty much real because it's real volume. It's not fake volume, meaning that it's backed up by the real volume bars. And you'll see what's happening right now is that it looks like it might continue to go up. So the best way to kind of play this as well is see what new support aligns after this kind of rise gets done. Maybe it'll be something like this. Maybe we'll see something like this. So you might see something like this. See how this shot up, and then this shot up, and then this shot up. And then it went back down and it had a big kind of retracement. So maybe it might do the same thing. Maybe it might shoot up here, right? And then it might retrace back half, right? Or not half, but to this level. So what you will be watching for is this support level, right? This range. You'll be looking at this range, right? And we're in the middle of this, and then this is the middle, right? So if you wanted to actually do this trade and continue to trade GVT, you would be looking at this as your buy range, right? This would probably be your buy range. You could, and it depends on how far this goes up, right? If it goes up more, then you might expand it up to make this your buy range, right? We're in the middle of the price action. We're in the middle of what's happening right here. But I just wanted to do a quick video just to kind of show that all the signs, actually, now that I look at this, it's a little bit hard sometimes for me to do this and think about all the stuff I got to put in my notes for the training. But now that I look at this, there is a lot of rejection here. So if we zoom in here, now we were looking at 4-hour candles. So let's go look at 4-hour candles again. So you'll see here, there's a lot of rejection. There's rejection here to the downside. We get rid of this. There's rejection, rejection, rejection. Now there's of course rejection to the upside, but you'll see here it just started taking off. Okay, so I just wanted to do an update just because sometimes it's hard to go back into the charts. I know when you're watching the video and say, well, what happened after all of this conversation, right? Well, here is what happened after. Basically, it never touched this base. It did actually, if you look at it on the 4-hour now, and I just keep going back and forth here, but if you look at it on the 4-hour, you can remember supports are elastic. So here's a support. You notice this support held up on the 4-hour. So it held up. So, and then what did it do from there? It rose. Now, of course, remember support, just because price goes below that doesn't mean that it's, remember, support is elastic, right? So it went down 4% from this support line, but where did it close? Where did it open, right? That's what you're looking for. So it'll go down there, and that's the elastic nature of support and resistance. But what happened after that, right? And do you continue to see good volume, and do you continue to see rejection of a lower price back to the support level, right? That's what we're seeing. We're seeing rejection of the lower price back to the support level, rejection of the lower price back to the support level, right? A little bit here. I mean, there's rejection here, and that close is actually higher. This close is higher. You know, this close is higher. This close is higher. And then there's obviously upside pressure here. And then what happened? You know, obviously people got excited. Some news popped. Whatever happened, right? And now it's starting to go up. Okay? So I just wanted to share that just to kind of close the loop on the support and resistance intro, just to show this is a chart we were looking at. Here's what happened. I actually just saw this. We did not buy anything in here. I wish I would have bought something in here. So, but we trade GVT quite a bit. So this is something that we're looking to just buy into and buy into and buy into. We like the long-term potential of this actual project. So definitely follow this chart, and I'll be covering support and resistance in a more advanced level in a later video.